Good evening, I'm John Chris, and here are the headlines. New revenue hinted to spur Sarawak's development. Ministry to convince locals to reconsider centralised school proposal. Sarawakan beauty crowned Miss Universe Malaysia 2020. Chief Minister Dato' Patinggi Abang Johari Tun Openg hinted that Sarawak will soon have a new and secure source of income. This new stream of income would guarantee a bright future ahead of Sarawak.
However, he clarified that the matter will be announced soon as the state government is still formulating its approach on matter.
Saya yakin, selagi kita kedatuk perpaduan kita kukuh, kerjasama kita dalam GPS, masa depan Sarawak adalah cerah. Baru 3 tahun kita dah nambah 3 bilion pendapatan Sarawak. Dan saya ada lagi formula nak nambahkan pendapatan negeri Sarawak. InsyaAllah ada masa saya madah dengan kita. Waktu tu biarlah saya mula congak dulu. Kita akan mempunyai revenue yang agak kuat.
According to him, the additional financial revenue will boost development in the state, including improving its education system in its own way. Abang Johari said this is one of the objectives of establishing an international school in the state to improve the country's education system that is also being used in Sarawak.
Don't fight for yourselves, fight for the future of Sarawak. Those are the words of Parti Persatuan Bumiputra Bersatu, President Dato' Patinggi Abang Johari Tun Openg, in defining the meaning of the party's struggles. With loyalty, this will direct PBB to its right battles for the people.
He stressed to never give up and to not abandon the party whenever there are challenges or downturns.
Kita sayang dengan parti kita. Banyak di sini tu lah yang ada tu. Tinggal kita semua tu, tinggal kita berjuang mempertahankan PBB. Akhirnya kita kedatuk. Tonda frustration keluar. Apakah perjuangan kedaya? Yang kita perjuang bukan dari kita pribadi. Yang kita perjuang ialah untuk masa depan. Ini dia. Kalau frustration, tunggulah, mungkin Tuhan lebih nyampainya. Masa belum sampai. Tonda keluar. Kena lain Santa Claus ada.
He urged all levels of the leadership to be resilient in facing any challenges. That way, he said, the strength of PBB's team spirit will be guaranteed and ensure that the party's struggle continues for the long run.
Keep on giving the mandate to Gabungan Parti Sarawak GPS in the upcoming state election. With strong support for the GPS leadership to stay in power, development in the state can be sustained.
Terbadu Assemblyman Datuk Seri Michael Manyin Jawong stressed that only GPS is capable of bringing changes to Sarawak.
Karena hanya GPS na. Sekiranya kita dalam parti pemangkang dulu, I don't think we will have all this pembangunan. But because we were in government, we are in government today, so GPS will continue develop this area. And baru-baru ini, YB Ketua Menteri sudah membuat satu janjian. Kalau GPS masih menjadi kerjaan, selepas pilihan raya ini, the road from Tibada, Tamang, Tepai, Sebuti, Sebakar, Sebuang, Sadir dan Anarais akan dibina. Dan ini akan menalankan belanja hampir 200 juta ringgit. R3. So apabila ini sudah dibina, there be saving of time kira-kira satu jam untuk mereka dari Kuching ke Tibada.
GPS victory in the upcoming state election will enable the state government to continue implementing development projects through its established policies. Manyin, who is also Minister of Education, Science and Technological Research, said this when officiating the Bandar Mutiara Terpadu landscape in Serian on Saturday.
Concerning the plan to build a centralized school in Terpadu, Minister of Education, Science and Technological Research, Dr. Sri Michael Manyin Jawong says his ministry is in the midst of persuading the community in the area. He explained that a centralized school is crucial to combine all low student enrollment schools to ease channeling of funds.
Tapi di negeri Sarawak, sekolah-sekolah kurang murid ini, yang pertama, kita menggunakan polisi dari segi peruntukan adalah berdasarkan bilangan murid. Kalau sekolah ini besar, peruntukan akan besar. Kalau sekolah ini sekolah yang kurang murid, ini bergantung kepada bilangan murid. Dan ada sekolah yang hanya 8 orang saja. Kalau 8 orang, memang dari segi peruntukannya hanya untuk 8 orang saja.
The proposed boarding school concept will also solve the problems related to schools having low enrollment of students, having the option whether to stay at the dormitory or return home. Besides facilitating the channeling of funds, a centralized school can also improve the education level of students by having trained teachers and thus improve the students' results in public examinations. With only 26% of acceptance by the local community towards the proposal from a recent dialogue, Manyin urged the community to reconsider and prioritize education.
Dan cadangan kita untuk mencantum sekolah-sekolah kurang murid, tutup sekolah-sekolah yang kecil ini, supaya kita satu centralized school. Dan centralized school ini ada boarding. Dan ini untuk terpulang kepada mereka. Sama anda sanggup untuk menjadi penghuni asrama atau penghuni harian. Tetapi kita sedia kemudahan asrama. Dan di sini kita sudah membuat peruntukan sebanyak 25 juta. Dan tapaknya adalah tanah kerajaan persekutuan.
On similar development, the proposal to enhance the education system was well perceived by some local residents in order for their children to secure a better future.
Bagi saya, itu adalah kebaikan kepada anak-anak kita, cucu-cucu kita khasnya yang akan datang. Ya. Saya minta kepada ibu bapa supaya memberi sokongan kepada apa yang dirancang oleh kerajaan khasnya menteri-menteri kita yang berada di Sarawak ini. Ini untuk kemajuan anak-anak kita. Bukan masa sekarang, tapi masa yang akan datang.
The peace enjoyed today were the results of the sacrifices made by the past leaders. Thus, Utilities Minister Dato' Sri Dr. Stephen Rundi Utom urges Sarawakians to maintain unity regardless of their backgrounds as Sarawak strives to fulfill its vision of becoming a developed state by 2030.
Dan saya juga percaya dan yakin bahawa tahun 2030 ataupun 2030 Sarawak akan berjaya menjadi negeri yang membangun. Negeri yang membangun ini perlu satu wawasan untuk kita kerana kita perlu melihat bagaimana hasil titik peluh yang kita ada pada ketika ini akan terhasil apabila sampainya tahun 2030 nanti kita akan berjaya membawa Sarawak ini bukan saja termaju, mungkin dan saya berkeyakinan akan menjadi negeri yang terkaya di Malaysia.
Speaking in an interview in conjunction with the upcoming Malaysia Day celebration, Rundi also called on the cooperation of fellow Sarawakians in making the state internationally renowned. Asked on the reason for choosing Cebu as the venue for Malaysia Day celebration this year, Rundi explains that apart from being the central town in Sarawak, the town has its own unique history, especially in the formation of Malaysia in 1963.
Bandar Sibu dipilih kerana tahun lepas juga sudah kita adakan di Bandar Kuching. Dan Bandar Sibu juga mempunyai sejarahnya tersendiri. Ada wira-wira daripada Sibu juga terlibat dalam pembentukan dan persetujuan negeri Sarawak untuk membentuk Malaysia. Jadi itulah tandanya kita menghargai usaha-usaha pemimpin-pemimpin kita yang dahulu yang berjaya menyatu padukan rakyat untuk membentuk kerajaan yang kita sedia ada pada ketika ini. Dan pada ketika ini harus kita ingati dalam keadaan harmoni, aman dan damai dan juga penuh kesejahteraan. Ini tidak datang bergolek, tetapi ini datang secara usaha pemimpin-pemimpin kita yang lepas.
Malaysia Day celebration this year will be hosted in Cebu's indoor stadium, expecting a sum of 1,000 invited guests and to be aired live on television and the media platform.
Assistant Minister of Infrastructure and Port Development, Dato' Julaihi Narawi, visits the project site of the proposed upgrading and pavement improvement and rehabilitation works along the existing coastal roads in Bintulu. The proposed project for package PB1 involving distance of 12.27 km worth 9.7 million ringgit, which connects routes from Tanjung Kidurong, Kuala Nia, Kuala Sibuti and Barkam Road. Also present during the site visit are Samalaju Assemblyman, Majang Rengi, JKR representatives and Opus Consultants representatives. Moving on to COVID-19 news, 12 notices for non-standard operating procedures, compliance during the Recovery Movement Control Order were issued by the police on Saturday. State Disaster Management Committee stated that the violators comprise of 11 from Kuching and 1 from Kota Samarahan.
Sarawak recorded a week long of 0 COVID-19 cases as of today, maintaining the total number in the state at 699. The committee also is pleased to inform of 1 recovery and discharge cases from Sarawak General Hospital. So far, 11 cases are still being treated at hospital isolation wards. 7 is still in treatment in Bintulu Hospital, 3 in Sarawak General Hospital and 1 in Miri Hospital.
8 crew members faced peril when their cargo vessel started to sink after being battered by a storm 7 nautical miles off Bintulu Port on Saturday. Acting Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, Bintulu Zone Director Commander Maritime Effendi Muhammad Fadil said all 8 men were successfully rescued by MMEA personnel with assistance from nearby fishermen. According to him, quick thinking by the 8 crew who have deployed a life raft saved them from going down with the vessel. The Indonesian crew aged between 20 and 71 were unharmed and will be referred to a health center for COVID-19 screening. before being handed over to the relevant authorities. Malaysia will not entertain requests to extradite ethnic Uyghur refugees to China. Malaysia will also allow them safe passage to a third country should they feel their safety is at risk.
According to a minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Muhammad Redzuan Muhammad Yusof, Malaysia respects the right of sovereign countries to manage their own internal affairs. However, he added Malaysia recognizes that the Uyghurs face oppression in China. Redzuan's comments, written in a parliamentary reply posted on the legislature's website, mark the first time Malaysia has taken a clear position to not extradite Uyghurs refugees. It is unclear when the document was uploaded, and China's embassy in Kuala Lumpur has not responded to requests for comment. Southeast Asia has been a preferred transit point to Turkey for ethnic Uyghur Muslims fleeing oppression and mass internment by the Chinese government. In 2018, Malaysian authorities released 11 Uyghurs from detention and sent them to Turkey, despite a request from China to return them. China resolutely opposed that decision, and former Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad said those released had done nothing wrong in Malaysia. At least 1 million ethnic Uyghurs and other Muslims have been detained in what China claims are vocational training centers to weed out extremism and to teach them new skills.
And now on to entertainment news. Sarawakan Francisca Lu Hong James was crowned Miss Universe Malaysia 2020. The 25-year-old Orang Ulu Las Kuching born made Sarawak proud after beating 17 other contestants in a live-stream Miss Universe Malaysia Gala night in Kuala Lumpur. The newly crowned Miss Universe Malaysia walked away with a stunning reflection crown Habib, featuring a 10-carat diamond set in white gold worth 2.38 million, cash and sponsored prize value at 180,000 ringgit, and a full education scholarship from Help University. And that's all the news from me today. I'm John Chris. Till we meet again.